Yeah, it's fucking working. Hey, Tubi people, Howlin' Mad Mud Duck sitting here in the trailer, trying to get the goddamn phone to stay put where it belongs, and nothing's working like it should. And it's a beautiful, wonderful fucking night. I was sitting here waiting for my pot of chili I've cooked up to get up to the point where I was going to try a small bowl of it just to see how it was turning out. It was up to about the 4 hour mark, so it was time to test a little bit of it. I'm just gonna try a ladle of it real quick, not much. And I felt a disturbance in the force. So I stepped out and looked down the driveway, and god damn it, a familiar silhouette walking up the driveway in the dark. All of a sudden, her trailer opened up and lit up, and then somebody walked out smoking a cigarette over into her garden and looked up this way and stood there looking at me smoking their cigarette because they seen me standing up there and all they could see was me, the cherry from my cigarette, because, yeah, maybe they seen the white beard too. Actually, there's times it's more yellow, which is cool. I'm a yellow beard. And I've been dead, and us yellowbeards are more dangerous when we're dead. You know, that's an old movie. But I'm standing there, and she knew I was standing there watching her. And she went back into her trailer, and I went back into the house and said, fuck. This ought to be interesting. So, I went out and I locked up the canopy on the truck, and I locked up the truck. And as I had my little bowl of chili ladled up, and I'm going to try it, just see how it's turned out. Get a phone call. It's Austin. He's called up wanting to know if I have his daughter's electric heater out of her trailer. And I explained to him, no, I don't have electricity since somebody took a hammer to my generator. And he says, well, that sounds like Frank. I said, what do you mean that sounds like Frank? And he says, well, Frank must have thought it was too loud. Well, there's what happened to my fucking. That's what's been happening to my shit up here. Is it's Frank. I catch him wandering around up here. I gut him like a fucking trout. I ain't gonna fuck around with him. You don't fuck off my only goddamn source of electricity. Or I sit in up here with these goddamn little fucking lights, burning propane stove to try to stay warm. Piss me off. Been up here for goddamn 15 years, and all of a sudden this year I'm having problems because of Frank. And I said, yeah, I didn't get the memo that he moved into your daughter's trailer. And Austin says, well, I went in to check the trailer one day and he was asleep in there. And he's been living in there since. He thinks it's his. I said, yeah, I've seen him carrying bags and boxes of shit out of there for like 3 days straight. Don't know what he did with it or where he put it. And Austin said, yeah, if there was anything of value in there, it's gone already. I said, yeah, the fucker just moves in like he owns the place. And Austin said, yeah, I had that problem with that other trailer I had up here for a couple days. I parked it, I come home, and he's moved in, and I can't lock it up to keep him out of there. And he's moved in like he owns the place. So I had to get rid of the trailer. He says he's starting to get a little annoying. He's coming up in the middle of the night knocking on our doors when we're asleep asking for clothes and asking for food. And I said, well, why do you keep him around? And he said, well, I thought it, since of the weather the way it was and nobody was staying in her trailer. And I said, yeah, and he's taking advantage of it again. Get rid of him before he gets code enforcement down here with all this shit he's dragging in. Because I'm the one that made him get rid of the 18 motherfucking shopping carts lining the driveway filled up with some sort of shit or another. Motherfucker, you don't line my driveway with that shit. So, I offered to loan him my little electric heater. And he says, no, he's got another one down here. And so she's been home for a good 5 hours and hasn't come up and contacted me. And like hell, if I'm going down there to contact her, I mean, if I'm not good enough for her to give a fucking ID code for so I can contact her at the hospital, I ain't chasing her ass down to quit moving, motherfucker. Goddamn little cord that I got plugged into my little battery pack, fucker. Little battery pack keeps turning off. I hate these little Walmart battery pack fuckers. I don't know why they don't work for me. I burn them up or they just won't charge. So, she's back. Just when I had gotten used to the idea she's gone for good. Austin don't want her living in that little trailer by herself anymore and thinks that they need to get her into some assistant living and there's some place up in Tequila they were going to put her. Oh yeah, great. Drug fucking central. I used to call it Riverton Heights when I was a kid. Now they call it Tequila. Used to have a titty bar up there, Deja Vu. 99 beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones. And I'm still not convinced that she who shall remain nameless wasn't one of the ugly ones. Yeah, there's a dig at you there, woman. So, I'm sitting here. Truck is locked up tight. Lights are out except for all these fucking little ones just to do this video. And I'm listening. I don't know how it's going to go when Frank and her encounter each other because this some bitch I don't think has brought her bicycle back yet. And if he lost her fucking bicycle, I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. And Austin did say he seen somebody ride in here on a bicycle the other day. Well, that would have been Frank on her bicycle. Because he said he didn't see the guy leave. Well, I don't have any bicycle tire tracks up around here. So they didn't get up this far up the hill. And believe me, I'd noticed bicycle tire tracks in my mud. So, KCPQ Channel 13 still isn't accepting phone calls. I'm pretty sure that messing with a presidential speech, altering a presidential speech, is a violation of some FCC rule somewhere. And I'm going to keep hounding them. I mean, that used to be my go-to channel for news when I had television. The weatherman would apologize. Hey, I was wrong about yesterday's forecast. All I can do is predict them. Walter Kelly, good guy. So I'm just kind of sitting here wondering what's going to happen from here because next move's on her. I ain't going to go chasing no goddamn dumb woman that I'm not good enough to have a fucking code number to contact her at the fucking hospital. I'm treated like a fucking leper all of a sudden. Yeah, I took my pills already tonight. So that's about it for this one.